Hi everyone again, it's Andy from Finlingo, and today we're going to do a very popular CFA question, which is the value of a future sum invested later. So you're going to wait some time, let's say to 3 or 4 years in the future, then invest some money, and then wait a few more years at some interest rate, and then take the money back out. What's it going to be worth when you take it out, given that we have this gap before we invest? So it's just a future value of money question, but just made a little bit more difficult by that little gap. So let's get to it. It's in reading 6. I tend to ask this more than the future value of money question actually, because of that little extra difficulty. So second question, future value of a sum invested later. There's 2 ways of doing it. Let's take a look at the help. The first way is I'm going to do on this question is using an equation. And the second way is to use the calculator, financial calculator method. Now I prefer this way. To me it's quicker and it's more difficult to make a mistake. So let's do the second question though with that method. Let's do the first question with this first equation method. Let's read the question then. Olivia Kirk, so she's going to have 6 million invested in 6 years from now. So we're going to wait 6 years, then invest 6 million. And then we're going to wait until 18 years is up. And then that's going to be a 12% interest rate, and then we're going to take the money out. So what sum are we going to take out in 18 years' time? Now the first thing we need to do is find out the investment period. So that's going to be 18 take away 6, so that's 12 years. I'm just going to store that in memory just for fun. Now what's the interest rate? 12%, so that's 12 divided by 100 plus 1. And then we're going to raise that to the power of what we just calculated as the investment period, which was 12 years. And then we're going to multiply that by the 6 million in cash. There we go, 23 million. Is there 23 million? Yeah, this first one. The only one which is 23 million is the first one, and it is the rounded up version of what's on the calculator. So a little bit of cross fingers, not too much. I think I'm pretty right here. Let's just click it. There we go. There's the correct answer. There's the calculator way of doing it. Here's the and here's the way I just did it here with the equation instead. So I don't like that method. It's easy to get it wrong in a rush or a panic, or if you're under time pressure. It's easier to get the calculator way, because through the exam you've been doing these calculator questions again and again and again. You become a bit robotic about it, and you become very good at it. You don't have to think about it as much. So let's try the next one, but this time we'll do it with the financial calculator method. So Emma Patel, 20 million is going in 2 years from now. So we're going to wait 2 years, then invest 20 million. That's going to get 7%, and we're going to take the money out in 12 years' time. Now I know it's 10 years, but let's just do it properly anyway. So it's 12 years we're getting the money out. We're going to put the money in 2, so the n is 10. Now I don't need to store this in memory or do anything now. I just need to second clear work, and then n. It's in there. The interest rate is 7, and it's in there straight away. Then we put 20 million in, so it's easy. It's easy. Do it this way. PV, and then 0 is payment. Compute FV. Take off the minus. 39,343 is the top one. 027, click. That to me is easier, less panic-ridden, easy to do under time pressure, easy to do with high adrenaline levels. So I definitely go for the financial method way of doing this. But that's how to do it anyway. So for the future value of a sum invested later, which is more popular on the CFA exam than just a straightforward future value question, this is how to do it. I'm going to leave you a question for homework. Maybe try both ways on there, see which way you prefer. I'll see you next time.